I just got to get started.
Which
I'm
brings
watching
up
something, but I
tiny
got to
little
get started.
talk. I'm gonna set some boundaries. Say anything negative about my dog. I'm abusing her because I put her on a plant-based diet. If you tell me I kiss my dog too much, you know what? You can kiss. I'm gonna treat my dog the absolute best I can. She is so amazing. She helps me so much. Do you think I'm not gonna kiss my own dog in my own house while I'm cooking just because I'm doing a video and you think it's unsanitary? Just go watch somebody else. The ignorance is this glaring. I won't be able to read all the comments anymore. Thank goodness I can see why people have such a hard time on social media. Because some of the comments, and most of them are from adults, which is ridiculous. My mom taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say it at all. Just don't say it. Move along. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch my channel. Some woman was giving me shit about my tattoos, saying I need to find Jesus. Come on. Seriously, I'm not going to be able to pander to the pus. So if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But now that's off my chest. For the folks out there that are wanting to learn more and that appreciate what's going on, thank you. You have
This guy, he's tatted up. He cooks vegan food. Derek Sarno, on YouTube, and it's so funny because when he cooks, when he makes tofu, he like gives his dog tofu. He kisses his dog. He loves on his dog. But it's the same thing. It's like it doesn't matter. It's just people have like confidence behind it, and to me it's always a person with no face. Like, you don't even have a face. And these content creators, me included, we're down here sharing possibly opinions that don't align with the majority of people. We're having our opinions on things, but we have enough nerve and enough pussy to come down here and turn a camera on and to get our opinions that may not be so popular, may not go along with everybody else, and we get down here and we share our opinions. And it'd be the main ones with no profile picture. It literally, and it's no shade to those who don't have a profile picture, who don't talk shit, but it's always the ones they make it bad for all of y'all because they talking shit and they never have a profile picture. It's just a letter in a goddamn circle. And then you have the nerve to tell somebody how to do something and how to act so that you can feel comfortable. SMD from the back. Okay. So anyways, his name is Derek Sarno, but I was watching his video. He was making a simple and delicious, just a potato, tofu, onion, like bake, and just making it. And he at the end was talking about how people, well, you heard him, how people be talking shit in the comments, talking shit. I don't get too much shit talking in my comment section, um, but just when we read the comment section. And then the idea, this is what when people who have like cooking channels, how y'all be wearing gloves, like cooking, like you're not making the you're not making the food for anyone else. You're not catering. You are literally making a video, and you're going to eat the food, and your family is going to eat the food afterwards. And people have complied, and they are making their videos with gloves on as if they are not making the food for themselves. And it's like, I'm so with him. Don't tell me how to cook just because I'm cooking at home and you think it's unsanitary. I'm at home. I'm at home. All you can say in the comments is, that's why you don't eat everybody's cooking. Girl, okay, fine. Let him kiss his dog. He is at home. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. He said somebody said something about his tattoos. Girl, what? Shut up. But it's always the people. And I noticed when he puts the comments, like, some people put the bad comments up on the screen, but it's never a person with a profile picture. And if they have a profile picture, it's a fucking sunset with a goddamn sailboat going by. And it's like, you got so much mouth. Why don't you get down here and cook? Why don't you set up the cameras? Why don't you set your camera up so that it's looking down at a plate of food and making sure that it's right and making sure that it's centered? It takes a lot of goddamn work to do this shit. For some people, we can get on here and just run our mouth and talk, but there's still an art to the shit. Not everybody can do this. That's why I don't understand. I was watching, shout out to Rodney the Voice. I don't understand what that thick ass tongue Margot. What's her name? Margot, Marlo, Milo. Why she got a goddamn podcast? Girl. Anyways, a lot of people doing stuff they don't have no business doing. But if you get down in the comments and have some criticism, no, you get up there. I share my opinion. I get up here and I say things some people, a lot of people, some people don't agree with. I don't always agree. You don't have to always agree. You don't have to always agree. But you're not gonna be disrespectful because while I'm all cheery and girl down here, I will get in the comments and I will wear your ass out. I'm not the one or the two. I will flip on you in a heartbeat. I be having to see people when people be saying stuff to me. I have to go see if they follow me, especially on Twitter. I'm like, let me go see if they follow me before I say something crazy to you. I said something crazy to somebody else the other day. I said, well, you need to act. I said, I hope you was being sarcastic. And they was like, yes, Diva, I was. I'm like, because girl, I was about to wear you. I think I did wear him out, and I ghost blocked him. He was following me. He was following me, but I go, you know how to ghost block? Go look it up. I ghost blocked him so he wasn't following me anymore. I will get you. I will make you unfollow me. You ain't gotta unfollow me. Say some crazy shit to me. I'll make you unfollow me. Go look up what a ghost block is. I need to make some coffee real quick. Hold on. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. Let's see. What do y'all like? Y'all like this light? This is crazy. Like, what? This changed up the whole damn scenery. I like this one. This gives me a more everything is like the actual color it is. Like this is a gray shirt. This is a red scarf. That's cool. That's too much. So I think we're good with this. Oh, excuse me. So we are down here, girl. We don't have nothing to talk about. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. We have to get the light ring together. Yesterday, I noticed there was like a shadow in the light ring because it was far too far over. So I had to make a little adjustment, and hopefully, we don't have that little shadow that was on the side there. Yes. So I did watch the Carlos King interview with Laura Govan. Girl, I liked it. I liked that interview. I love when a person just speaks just forthright. They had to cut so much out. She was running her damn mouth. I wonder how long that interview was really, because I think it was just an hour. But when I tell you the way they cut it up, y'all don't do. I don't know who the editor is. Y'all need to, maybe, I don't know what y'all need to do, but the way that y'all cut is weird. I don't know. I mean, and I figure y'all really good down there. Like I'm sure you got the best editors. I could just tell so much was cut out, especially when she was running her mouth about Gilbert Arenas and what he does not do, and how he's like in the child's life now that he feels like it's beneficial to him because he's a ball player, but he doesn't actually do the training. He doesn't train his son. He doesn't go out with his son. He's, I don't know if he's starting to do it now, but she pays a trainer. She talked about being pillar to post, sleeping in the car, having $100, trying to figure out what to do with $100 while Gilbert Arenas is just doing whatever. Her daughters, I went to her page. They have grown up. Like I haven't, like I don't follow the people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see. Last time I saw those kids, they were little. They were like down here, like under her arm. That's the last time I seen pictures of them, and to see them big, like tall kids. I'm like, damn. She talked about where she's from, in Oakland. She talked about being able to fight. Like she talked about whooping Drea's ass when she found out Drea was Gilbert was messing with Gilbert Arenas. And he gave her $25,000 and flew her out. I said, "Ooh, them girls is making bank. Y'all out here calling these girls hoes and stuff like that, and y'all fucking with these broke ass and these niggas ain't doing nothing. $25,000." I said, "Oh, you a high price hoe." I said, "I know that's right." $25,000, girl. What time is the flight? Girl, you wouldn't be able to shame me. And what did Drea tell the girls one time? Y'all were me until you got the ring. Ooh, 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 go. Girl, and then she made it a point to let us know that her and Gilbert were never married, never married. But he still talks about her. She's tired of his shit. She talked about them saying that she was fucking with Vince. I wonder what they cut out of that part, because I know she let Vince asses. Girl, how would you insult me by saying that I wanted Tamar's man and that man was Vince? Girl, I would be pissed. Girl, I would be pissed. How dare you say I wanted Vince? Oh, tongue wagging ass nigga. Don't nobody want no nigga who's tongue. What are them little dogs and the tongues just be like, he mouth, don't nobody want Vince? Girl, don't nobody want Grimace? Girl, she was like, let's straighten that out right now. I said, I know that's right. I'm straightening shit out. Y'all ain't gonna be lying on my pussy, especially connecting it to Vince, Herbert. That was last name. God. That's Tamar's man. That was Tamar's man. She would fight somebody over that man. Nobody else wants him, just her. And whoever else is laying up with him now. He lost a little weight. You know, niggas lose a little weight, they fucking lose their mind. Mm, they lose their damn mind. What was I saying about? Oh, and what else was she talking about? She talked about beating up Drea. She said she walked onto the set. She said, I think I grabbed her by her pussy and her collarbone. They was bleeping her out. They was bleeping out every time she said nigga. Every single time she said it, they bleeped it out. They bleeped out so much, so much. Talked about her father, her mother. Her father's an educator. Her mother's an educator. Her father is 83 and her mother is 73. Her father looks really good. Her whole family, like Carlos said, that whole family, they look really good. I've only seen the brother, Gloria and Laura, and their mother and father, and then their children. They have a nice looking family. But bitch, the fashions, I love Laura. I love the way that Laura dresses. I love the way that she dresses. But I just felt like it was just so real, whether you like Laura or not. She wanted to get in Shawnee's business. She was like, girl, you want to talk about me? Let's talk about you. You want to talk about me in a certain way? I'm going to talk about you in a certain way. Let's really talk about it. What she said, Evelyn, is the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, the what she saying, the MLB, the HOV. It's like, bitch, let's talk about some letters. Where's my camera? She kept saying, where's my camera? I feel like I need to get my camera together. Hold on. Okay, she kept saying, where's my camera? And she kept saying, play fair, play fair, play fair. The Gilbert Arenas thing, I have said it for years that Gilbert Arenas is a menace. I'm sure I could find a tweet from like a old. He has always been extremely immature, just like stuck at like maybe 13 or 14 years old. Like he has always been like, I mean, always been so terribly immature. And it sucks that he was like an opportunity for her and that she got with him based on that. Like, he's a ball player, so I'm gonna get with it. But the one that she chose was Gilbert Arena. Like, I'm sure Laura had options, okay? And that's the like she literally chose the class clown. You think Shaq is a class clown? Gilbert Arenas is the worst. Like, I can't even imagine having children with him and having to deal with him. She says that they go to the court and they have to keep like extending their court dates because he talks so much. He's still trying to prove something. I don't know what he's trying to prove, but he's just a menace, just a menace, just like literally a clown, a menacing clown is what he is. She said she beat Drea's ass because she felt like she betrayed her. She was being cool with her. She says, I really liked her. I liked her. She was helping me with my posts and my tweets and stuff. Don't tweet that and do this and do that. And then I heard him tell that story. He was like, she's like, I heard that story. She told that story. Remember when he was with Nick Young? Nick Young, who sounds like he has a mucinex lodged in his throat. I don't know. He need to get something to shake his little lungs up or something. Ooh, he sounds horrible. I can't even imagine. Can you imagine, like, and then not only like you're getting with him because he's a ball player, but then he sounds like when he's talking. Oh, girl, and then y'all be letting them like breathing all like that and sounding like that and congested like that and be fucking and stuff and be and it just like Nick Young just seemed like he just be sitting over there like it sounded like he's snoring and he just be breathing. Is he asleep? No, he's just sitting there and breathing. I don't know. Girl, I can't even imagine. So, anyways, they were talking on the phone, and he said that Laura was in the back seat sucking dick. And she said she did not know Laura was messing with Gilbert um, until Drea was messing with Gilbert until she saw that he had sent her $25,000 and flew her out to LA. Um, so she said she was filming, she walked on the set and she's like, I beat Drea's fucking ass. I beat her fucking ass. And I'm sure she did because Laura is an athlete as well. And I don't think a lot of people knew that she played ball and like she's actually really good. Like I knew that about Laura. I don't know how I knew that about Laura, but I knew that she played ball and she was actually really good. And we already know that she knows like she's a fighter. She'd be ready to fight. Let's go on site. She said it was going to be on site every single time I saw that bitch. And that's how, remember I told you that story about that? I told you that story when I was like 21. I remember turning 21. I was with the dude for 2 years. I remember turning 21. So I was like 21 years old, 21, 22. Yeah, 21, 22. And she was in the friend group. And when I broke up with the guy, she was consoling me about the breakup, even though I had good reason to break up with him, but she was consoling me about the breakup. But then she ended up like, they're married today with kids. Yeah, she ended up like getting with him. And I went up to her job, like, bitch, how dare you? Like, that's to me is betrayal. Like, you don't normally you don't go to the woman, you go to the dude, but this wasn't like a cheating situation. This was, I broke up with him, you were consoling me, and now you trying to get with him. Girl. Girl, what? That's oh, I'm beating your ass. I told that bitch, don't you better look over your shoulder for the rest of your life. I'm like the mafia, bitch. You'll never know, bitch. I might come out of a damn picnic basket and pull your ass in, girl. I was so fucking mad because it is a betrayal. She said she walked onto the set. She said she grabbed her by the collarbone in her pussy, I guess by her shirt and right here, and just beat her ass. She said they didn't show not one bit of that. Like they didn't show nothing of it. Um, but yeah, she said, because I felt you feel betrayed. Like, girl, you kiki and laughing. You remember how Evelyn felt about no, how Tammy felt about Evelyn? Same thing. How you sitting up here laughing in my face, and you know that because ain't a bitch walking that didn't know that what's the motherfucking name was not married. Antoine, what's his name? What's that nigga's name that Tammy was with? Girl, we don't remember their names. We do not remember their names, but yeah, so that was a pretty good interview. I watched it sped up, of course, because I can't do it, but yeah, he was like, let's clear up this rumor, let's clear up this rumor, let's clear up this rumor, let's clear up this rumor. It's like, dang, so many rumors. But that rumor about Tamar and you wanted, she was like, that's how that all that shit happened with Tamar. They cut a lot of that out. I wonder what she said about Vince. That's what I want to see. Can we see the bloopers? Because I want to see. She kept saying, where's my camera? Is that my camera? Play fair, play fair. She kept saying, play fair. Shawnee, she wanted to get in Shawnee's ass too. She said she felt like she was ambushed on the show because Evelyn started asking her like that if she's, slept with Shaq. And she said she sees Shawnee out. She sees Evelyn out. Evelyn, last time she saw her out, she was trying to hide from her ducking in between somebody trying to hide from. She was like, "I'm gonna see you though," but she was like, "I don't want to fight. Like I'm not fighting you. I'm too. I've grown up, right? So that's where she is. She's like, but I'm gonna wear you out with this mouth." So we'll see. We'll see. She was like, she's gonna be back on Basketball Wives. So she was on this season, but she felt like the only reason why she was on is so that they can ambush her about asking her, did she sleep with Shaquille? And then there's the rumor that it's not her who was sleeping with Shaquille. It's oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna let me read this. But she said that she felt like Shawnee brought her onto the show so that they can ambush her, and that they think that it's Glow who actually slept with Shaq, and it wasn't Laura, and Laura's just taking the heat for it. She was like, "But I want to talk to Shawnee to her face. We're not doing none of that here." And I remember seeing that clip when they tried to get her to talk about whatever was in Shawnee's book about saying that it was Laura who slept with Shaq. And Laura told them, I'll have that conversation with Shawnee. I'm not about to sit here and have that conversation with you. We're not about to play telephone so you can get it wrong. Because Evelyn does like to start the shit up, like keep the shit going. Evelyn's like Tamra. She's like Tamra. Listen to this. It says Megan the Stallion has filed a lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams after years of enduring harassment, the publication of false narratives, and more. It says Megan Pete, an individual plaintiff, versus Milagro Cooper, defendant. Plaintiff Megan Pete hereby files this action against Milagro Cooper. Miss Pete alleges the following facts upon her own knowledge and upon information and belief. For years, defendant Cooper acted and continues to act on behalf of Daystar Peterson, also known as Tory Lanez, as an online rumor mill churning out falsehoods about Pete and her tens of thousands of social media followers. Since Mr. Peterson's 2020 indictment for felony assault with a deadly weapon after shooting Miss Pete to his later conviction in December 2022, the trial, through today, defendant Cooper performs Mr. Peterson's public bidding to denigrate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Miss Pete on her online social media platforms for no other reason than to bully, harass, and punish Miss Pete for Mr. Peterson's conviction and to tarnish her reputation, causing emotional distress. The women will do a man's bidding. They will, as they will, they will, and that's really what's sad. But I started rewatching Handmaid's Tale because I want to watch for the women. I want to. I watched on behalf of the women that were being oppressed. I did. I want to watch it from the perspective of the women who are compliant and who line up with men to harm women. I want to watch it from that perspective, right? Because what the fuck? Like what's going on and what kind of mice do you have up here tinkering with the things for you to do a man's bidding, knowing that he's wrong, knowing that he's wrong. I don't get it. I will never understand that. It's something that I just don't get it. I don't understand that. The lengths to which the defendant goes through to harass Miss Pete knows no bounds. For example, she has gone as far to share a deep fake pornographic video of Miss Pete in June of 2024. Defendant Cooper encouraged her 27,000 X followers to view the X posts by Bimbella. Oh, I need to read the whole thing. That was just a little piece of the puzzle. So she tweets, Milagro tweets, I've been informed that I'm being sued by Alex Spiro on behalf of his client, Megan the Stallion. Of course, we'll chat about it. They threw in the tape too. Countersuit, gon' go crazy. Why would you countersue Megan Thee Stallion? What did she do to you? I just, girl, stop. Girl. Here's Here's the promotion of altered sexual depiction claim. Defendant Cooper willfully and maliciously promoted the deepfake video without Miss Pete's consent. Defendant Cooper knew or reasonably should have known the deepfake video is an altered sexual depiction. Miss Pete repeats and realleges paragraphs 1 through 50 as if fully set forth here. Miss Pete is an identifiable person as defined under the statute. Miss Pete is a performance artist who is recognizable as an actual person by her face, likeness, and or other distinguishing characteristics. The deepfake video is an altered sexual depiction as defined under the statute. It is a digital, electronic, mechanical, and or modification, alteration, or adaptation that depicts a realistic version of Miss Pete with computer generated nude parts presented as the nude body parts of Miss Pete engaged in sexual conduct as defined in Section 847001 Florida statute, in which Miss Pete did not engage or participate. Defendant Cooper promoted the deepfake video by transmitting, transmuting, publishing, distributing, circulating, disseminating, presenting, exhibiting, sending, posting, sharing, and or advertising on her X account. Defendant liked an account promoting the deepfake video, which is saved on the likes on her X account. See, they took away, you can't see who people like now. Defendant then encouraged her followers to go to my likes, where they can access the deep fake video via her like tweets. Defendant Cooper willfully, maliciously promoted the deep fake video without Miss Pete's consent. Defendant Cooper knew or reasonably should have known that the deepfake video was an altered sexual depiction. As a result of Defendant Cooper's misconduct, Miss Pete has been injured in the amount to be proven, including reputational damages and emotional injuries. Miss Pete is entitled to recover monetary damages to include $10,000 or actual damages incurred as a result of the violation of subsection 2, whichever is greater, as well as an award of Miss Pete's reasonable attorney fees and costs and the permanent injunction barring Defendant Cooper from any further use or publication of intimate visual depictions of her. I love to see it. I like celebrities coming for bloggers. This forces them to tell the truth, period. I don't blame her. She was going in on her. It came off as envy, to be honest. No, it came off as a dick worshiping, dick sucking ass bitch who does the men's bidding for them. How that's treasonous, and you should be sued. You should be sued. Lying and then sharing like a sexual video that is not real, like no integrity, none, and none. Yes, this lawsuit is well deserved. I hope she gets everything coming to her. Countersuit gonna go crazy. LMFAO, girl, what could you possibly say? Exactly. Like you just saying anything. You ain't countersuing for what? What she do to you? What's the countersuit for? That's so lame to be suing a random blogger while her whole music career is flopping. She might become a blogger soon herself. No pictures. We don't care, free Tory. From form of speech is not freedom from consequence. She gonna learn today. She's gonna learn to leave them girls alone. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences. Why can't I see any replies? Baby, you ain't got enough money. And Cardi B situation ain't taught y'all nothing. You're a black girl. Do better. 2 words, Tasha K. All I'm all for suing at this point because enough is enough. Good. People want to say whatever to get on and think it doesn't have consequences. I wonder if Tory picking up that bill for her lawyer. Exactly. She better be calling Tory Lanez people since you doing all this for Tory Lanez. He better be paying for your lawyers all the stuff you gonna need. I hope she keeps you in court. I hope she does. Y'all gonna learn to have some integrity. Sharing a fake video, sharing a real video would be crazy, but a fake one, girl, what? Mm-mm. Credibility out the window. Gone. Absolutely out of here. Absolutely out of here. That is so crazy. Let's see what else is going on. This is spiritual word. It says bridging culture with Christianity. That's probably what you started off as, but baby, this is a gossip. This is a gossip page, entertainment gossip. I don't ever see anything like what would a Christian do? What would a good Christian do? Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz have broken up after 3 years and called off the engagement. People reports. Oh God, I'm back on People magazine to see what's going on with Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum. I guess the movie, when you're filming a movie, you're close, right? And he was the star of the movie, so you're close, you get close. I guess that kind of it might have wore off, right? There was no reason for y'all to be engaged, to be married. Y'all wanted to be married. You wanted to marry Channing Tatum, really? You wanted to marry Zoe Kravitz, really? And then just 3 years later, oops, I don't want to marry them anymore, right? Because it's fucking not real. What did you want to marry her for? What did you want to marry him for? Y'all just was together filming a movie. Remember Julia Roberts? That happens all the time. People used to fall in love, Mrs. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Angelina and Brad Pitt. I know she's like, bitch, I wish I would have left his ass with you, Jennifer. Girl, I know Jennifer Aniston is over there like, hey girl, hey boo. We can't. Girl, absolutely not. I'm telling you, he's already been married, Channing Tatum, right? It says Keke Palmer. This is top story 2 hours ago. Keke Palmer breaks her silence on unhealthy relationship with ex Darius Jackson. Hardest thing I ever had to go through. Exclusive. Oh, we're gonna come back and talk about that. Okay, we'll talk about that when we come back because I was interested in knowing what was going on with her and this guy, taking pictures in the damn woods, looking up at each other and stuff like that, faking the funk. Oh, one thing Laura's daughter told her when she kept asking about her dad and her mom's relationship, her daughter did. And she said, I'll tell you when you turn 18, I'll tell you when you get older. She turned 18 and the girl was like, I want to know. Tell me the truth. Arm your children with the truth. Tell them the age appropriate truth. Because her daughter wanted to know, if he was such an awful person, why would you send us over there to him? And she's like, he's your father. He's your father. What am I supposed to do? And that's what I think when they be like, drop the kids off at them. No, because the reason why you not with him is the same reason why these kids are going to grow up and not like him, because he's not going to change. So she wanted to know, tell your children the truth. Tell them the truth. You faking the funk just to take pictures. Your child, little Leotis, what's his name? Leotis, I think that's his name. Little Leotis is going to be like, Mommy, was this after he threw you over the couch and pushed you on a flight of stairs? Was this after he was stalking you? Was this after he embarrassed you at the usher? Did you take this picture after that? What is wrong with you? This performance that y'all scapegoat the kids and say, I'm just doing it for the kids, and you the one that really wants to be close to him, because why in the world would you put your child in that person's care and they're violent towards you? And you know how some people act, it's usually the step parents. If they don't like the other parent, the step parents will mistreat the children. We've heard that. I mean, it's even in your goddamn fairy tales. So Channing Tatum, okay, let's see. I got you forever. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Channing Tatum. Okay, let me go to the search bar. Why did they break up? Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum and X. It doesn't, girl, I guess this is the most recent. Oh, yeah, October 30th. Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum's relationship timeline. They've called it quits. In October, multiple sources told People that Kravitz and Tatum called off their engagement after 3 years together. Romance rumors swirled when Kravitz cast Magic Mike actor in her film Blink Twice in early summer 2021. The pair were spotted on strolls in New York City, leaving the Met Gala together, sporting a couple's costume for Halloween. In 2022, the couple began speaking about each other in interviews, and Tatum attended the New York premiere of The Batman alongside Kravitz's stepfather. Tatum and Kravitz eventually got engaged in 2023. Prior to dating Kravitz, Tatum wed his Step Up co-star Jenna Dewan in 2009. The couple welcomed their daughter together in 2013 before finalizing their divorce in 2019. From getting engaged to their sudden split, here's everything you need to know about their relationship. Okay, I don't want to know everything. I just want to know why you thought you wanted to marry him. Y'all know y'all don't have to get married to everybody that you like. You don't. You know what kind of that's a legal obligation just for somebody that you like. No. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, they broke up. I wonder why. They're going down their timeline. I'm trying to get to the fucking end, girl. The couple have yet to comment on the breakup, so they haven't said anything. They probably won't. I wish the people would talk about Common. I wish the girls, Angela Rye, I wish the girls would come out and talk about Common and like really leave a Yelp review, because y'all are just leaving like 3 stars and there's like no 2 stars and there's no like description of what happened when you were there. We just see that you leave, but you don't leave like, did you have a good experience? Like, can you leave some type of review so the people will know? Because Jennifer Hudson is over there looking stupid. And let me, some people think that they get the girls all Google eyed and stuff like that, and then like wanting to marry and stuff like that. I hope Jennifer Hudson eyes are unwound. As long as she stayed out of a marriage with David, what's his name? David. He was like a wrestler or something like that. She had a she was with him for a long time, and they had a child together, I think. um doesn't Jennifer Hudson have a kid? I think she does she? I don't know. I'm giving people children. Yeah, she does have a kid, right? She has a son, David Otunga Jr., with her ex-fiance. Yeah, yeah, she does have a kid. Okay, here he is. Oh, he's a big boy. Is that him? Dang. See, last time I saw him, he was a little baby. That's what I said about Laura's kids. Look at Jennifer Hudson's son. He got a lot of hair. Oh, okay. We love to see it. Oh, he was born the same year my second son was born. So yeah, he's about 15 years old. So anyway, but yeah, so we need the Yelp reviews on the people. We need the Yelp reviews. Y'all need to come out and say like what happened, right? Because how the fuck does Shia LaBeouf get married and produce a child after what FKA Twigs went through? She left a several pages of a Yelp review, and he was still able to climb in between somebody's legs. I don't understand it. Okay, that's it, y'all. Channing Tatum. And we're gonna come back and talk about Keke Palmer on People Magazine. All right, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you for liking the video if you already have. And let's get down in the comments. Peace.